10,000 subscribers. It's kind of been a long time, but we've reached 10,000 subscribers. Honestly, for 10,000, I was not expecting how quickly it would actually arrive, and I'm actually a little bit shocked if you really think back. Well, if I really think back to when we started and the first few videos we made and the weird fluctuations of support and hate, it's just kind of weird to think that we're at 10,000 subscribers now because of you guys. If I really think back, when we first started, our videos were jokes. I mean, I went out there filming with my iPhone 4, and it was all because I couldn't play as hard as any of the other players. I mean, if you really knew how USAirsoft started, you'd be a little bit shocked you might be kind of shocked about how we've grown and how we've gotten to the point where we're at. Even right now, I mean, I used to just edit videos. Well, this is my 6 Plus, but we used to just edit our videos on an old iPhone 4 that was cracked and smashed. But I mean, right now I have a gameplay video that's right now rendering. It's going to be on YouTube. You've probably seen it by now by the time I upload this video right now. But yeah, I'm editing that right now on Vegas and 2 other softwares we got. And before we just started on our phone, and now I get to go to all sorts of crazy events, and it's just kind of shocking where we've gotten just in such a small time because of all the popularity that you guys have given us. I mean, I wouldn't have ever expected this to get really as far as it did, and for sure, it still kind of shocks me that we get invited to go to events all around the country. But people know that we're just here in Texas. I mean, I don't even have my own vehicle to go to these amazing events. If I could, I would be going to Florida, California all the darn time. I got invited to New York, Oklahoma events we get a lot, but those are a little bit easier to get to, but I can't, of course, go to all these amazing events I wish I could. But being invited to those are crazy. I mean, if you think about it, if you were here from when we first started, we were called jokes, we were told that we would never get sponsored, we were put down every time, and sometimes I couldn't even make it to the field to go and film. And my thing that I wanted to do was go out to an airsoft field every single weekend and go get gameplay. And that's what I tried to do every time. And even despite some of the things that happened, if I had no money to pay for food, if I had not enough gas money, I would try to get out there as much as I could to put out another video, and to go have fun. Because a lot of times I'll play and then I'll film, and then I'll play. So it's just whenever I feel that I have enough gameplay for you guys to enjoy is whenever I'll go and play. If I don't have enough gameplay, then sometimes I just won't play at all. And I know someone out there saying, well, go get a GoPro. Well, USAirsoft will always be about third-person gameplay. If you're thinking sooner or later, okay, they'll do third-person and then they'll shoot into first-person gameplay always, that's not how it's going to be like. Once in a while, we may be able to put out a first-person gameplay, but it will never be always about first-person, because it's more about filming everyone else, seeing their gear, seeing what kind of pieces they have, what replicas, what new stuff is out there, that it makes it where filming for me is just as fun as playing. So when I go out to those big games like American Milsim games, like when I went out to Copperhead, I was having so much fun filming. Not just because I was filming for Airsoft GI or because I was getting to film Bob from Bob the X-Man or Airsoftology Jonathan or any of those big name guys. Even though despite those people are really awesome, when they talk to me and they give me tips and they let me film them, it's not just because of that. It's more because I get to see what they have and how they play. It's just so funny. Even if some of them might be getting tagged out immediately, or sometimes nothing happens for 5 minutes. I mean, I won't film the boring nonsense that just happens where you're just sitting there waiting for something to happen. I won't I won't film that, but I'll still have fun whenever the camera's off and we're talking, and then we're just waiting to be ordered to go somewhere else. Like, another one would be when we first went to our first event. We went up to American Milsim's Broken Home 3. I didn't know how big it would be, but my friend Travis, he told me, you gotta go to an American Milsim event. If you want the channel to get big, if you want to have some of the best footage you ever get on the channel, you gotta go to an American Milsim event. And Broken Home is just the place to do that. And we were at about 200 subscribers. I think we were at about 200 subscribers then. And I was like, okay, I'll go out to the event. I'll film only. And I remember going out there to the ride to Wyandotte. I went there. I finally got there to where I was trying to talk to people, and I was trying to at least do something out there. So I was trying to draw the event schedule for the American Milsim event. I think Frosty, he put me in charge of doing the thing, and I screwed it up. After I was finished, they came over and you wiped the board, except for the logo that I had drawn on there, because apparently I made the logo look good. And they put some poor girl out there in the sun writing down the entire event schedule. But I think talking to those people, all the players, and getting to meet Matt and George and Jet for the first time, and all those guys, and getting to meet Milsim Junkie before he went on his 1-year break. Talking to all those people, they gave me so much advice. And then I met Airsoftology Jonathan there, and he opened so much weird little details and tips, and told me all these little things that I should be doing to advance the channel, and how he got his start and how he made his channel get big. But the more things I wanted to learn was how to film better, and I got many tips, even from people who disliked how we were doing things, because they would just tell us how we could get better so we didn't get disliked by them. But yeah, after Broken Home, I think we started shooting up like 60 subscribers a day, and that blew me away, because I remember when 15 subscribers that was already cool, just to think that 15 people were watching us, and then we were at 300, and then 400, and then 500, and then just kept on going like from there. So I knew American Milsim events would be kind of cool for us, and we would go to more of those. But we of course still got the hate, and that's just it, because we were small, and in Airsoft and in any Air channel, for anything, when you're a small channel, no one wants to like you unless you know them personally. I mean, our first 100 subscribers were all people I personally met. So whenever they started giving us tips, their hate was more like tips to make the channel bigger. And for me, I don't allow myself to get bullied. I allow myself to get criticized. So I can use those comments to make the channel bigger. When people would say, your voice sounds stupid. Well, the way I took it is, I can't change my voice. I mean, I could be this kind of guy that has this amazing voice, just a deep baritone. Or I could just be like this. And this is just in the middle, and I can't change how the voice is going to be like all the time. I mean, I've done some voice goofing, but that's just when I used to work little. I'm getting way off topic, aren't I? But I would just make the microphone sound better, and then no one would talk about how my voice sounded anymore. And ironically, they would say that other people's voices were weird and annoying compared to mine. But I'm just a normal white guy. I don't have a crazy voice. So I would use comments like that to make the channel bigger. And that's a tip for anyone out there who wants to make a big YouTube channel: is take the hate as as a critic's point of view, so you can make yourself bigger. So even if they want to hate you on anything just to put you down, you can use those comments to throw back in their face, because when you start getting bigger, that's when they're going to hate you more, but they can't do anything about it because you proved them wrong. And I've been using that over and over when people put me down, because I'll get bigger and bigger and bigger off of their comments, and I'll put out better content for people to watch to entertain them, and I'm still having so much fun doing that, going out there filming for them. So they'll have nothing to pick on after a while. When we were at 1,000 subscribers, we were getting talked down. It's like, well, you got 1,000 subscribers, but your views still suck. Well, who's watching our videos? People that are just being told to, hey, you should go watch that because I think that was kind of cool. Or the people that are being paid to watch, or like, who does that kind of stuff? Whenever the views start going up and up and up, but no one's subscribing, that confuses me. Because, yeah, they watched your video, but they didn't like it enough to a point where they didn't subscribe to you. That tells me if you got so many views on a video, but they didn't subscribe to you, that they might have liked it, but they didn't like it enough that they wanted to see more from you. And USAirsoft has always had this weird fluctuation when I'm watching analytics. I probably said that wrong. When I watch those, I see that the amount of views and the amount of subscribers we get is actually a great ratio, because people who watch the videos also subscribe. So unless it was like the GI unboxing, the mystery box that I picked up, the M27, I mean, that's a great video. And even though the quality of the video was kind of low, something happened that no one sees happen a lot, is someone winning a grand prize. And if you want to have a little tip to make a video big like that, is if something happens correctly, like I won that M27 out of the box, then put that in the description in any way, if you can. Put it in the description, put it in the title, put it in the thumbnail. Look at all those three things about that video, and pick and choose what you want to use for your video. So if something special happens like that, make it apparent. I won the grand prize. I put the best Airsoft GI unboxing, mystery unboxing, and make it in there, because people are going to be searching that. People are going to be clicking on that. Anyway, when we're growing, we get to get all sorts of different things. I mean, this is a gigantic upgrade. I've been working on my Windows 7 forever, and just to get a laptop, I mean, this was a gift from someone who wants to stay and disclose, but this was a gift, and this is making it where now I can go out to big events. Like, we're going to be going, here's something, if you're really watching this, a little tip. I'm going to be going to Starburst, I think it's in November. I haven't gotten all the details. I just was told by a few guys that I should talk to people, and now we're approved to go to Starburst, and I'm going to be filming there. And this is going to help, because when I max out both my memory cards, my camera that you guys are watching off of now, or unless we upgrade to new cameras, but before then, I got to dump all that footage on here. That means I can go out there and film more. Like at Copperhead, it stopped right whenever I fill out both cards, because I couldn't drop it off on anything. I would just go out there, film with the two cards I have. I think they're 8 GB cards. And then after I filled that, that's it. I'm done. I can't film anymore. So now that I got this, I can film hours and hours and hours of gameplay and not be scared that I'm going to max out the cards, because I'll be able to just go back, drop them on here, and then go film more for you guys. So instead of 5 parts, I can do 10 parts if everything goes right. If there's so much gameplay out there that I can just do out there. Or at times, there's times where in games where you might notice a gameplay might be short, and that's because sometimes, you gotta admit, some games don't go as fast as you want. Some games don't have as much action as you want, where there's a few shots here and there, and then nothing happens for 5 or 10 minutes. And then whenever 30 minutes is up, the game's over, you got like 3 minutes of gameplay. That's all that's interesting, unless you really, really want to see me following some guy into the woods and then have him stay there and stay there, shoot once, and then stay there, and then go and film someone else. I don't think you guys would want to see that. It's boring to me. I know it would be boring to you, but stay tuned. Whenever we go to Starburst, those gameplays will come out. I want to keep up with keeping the videos, the important videos, coming out immediately after the event comes out. So when Copperhead footage came out, that was like a day or two right after the event had happened. And you guys apparently really like that, because no one else does that with the amount of quality. I mean, it's kind of fun to think that we can pump out these videos and not just have them just Okay, there's a gameplay video. There's another gameplay video where I'm actually sitting down and doing all these editing, cleaning up the videos, putting the captions in there, starting out with good intro, and making the video good for you guys to watch. I mean, there's a lot more stuff that goes into making the videos and making them interesting for you guys. But this video can go on forever. I just wanted to make this where I can sit down and tell you guys thank you for 10,000 subscribers. We are going to keep on going on with the gameplays, the reviews, the countdowns, and everything that you guys want us to do. The requests determine how our videos go, which does come up with this. I want to do a Q&A video for you guys because we get asked a bunch of questions, but I never see all of them. So in this video, ask any question that you want to ask me or Connor. I know he wants to get into more of these videos to talk to you guys as well. But put your comments down below what you want to know about me, what you want to know about our studio, what do you want to know about how the videos are made, or what I have to do to make the videos, how I go to anything that has to do with USAirsoft. Ask it in the comments below, and I'll be able to make a Q&A video about that so I can answer your questions personally. But until the next video, like always, till that video drops, I'll see you all next time. Thank you.